Hello everybody and welcome to Krista's So Crafty. My name is Krista. I really appreciate you being here with me today. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video, as you could tell by the title. I have a market coming up this weekend and I thought I would bring you along as I kind of prep and get things ready for it. And then once the market is done, I will kind of come back and I will do a little bit of a recap for you and let you know how it all went. So this video is going to be stretched over a number of days as I'm prepping for the market. Right now, I have all of these here and my serger, and I'm going to be making some unpaper towels. If you'd like to see a video for that, put a comment down below and I'll happily make one. I have some sewing, some crocheting, and some craft items that I will have at my market, and I'm really hoping it's going to go well. I haven't done a market for a while. It's been probably at least 3 years, if not more. And so I'm a little nervous, you know, getting the jitters, like, do I actually have enough stuff? Do I have too much stuff? All the things. Anyways, let's just jump right into the video and I will show you some of the things that I'm prepping for the market.
Well, here I'm doing something that I've done for a long time. No, it's not crocheting. I do that quite a bit. I'm getting ready for a market. I'm doing some market prep and I thought I would bring you along. I'm trying to bring a variety of items with me just so that I have something different on the table and hopefully something will appeal to everyone. So this right here that I'm working on is my market bag. Now this market bag, I love it. It is wonderful. You know, it's such a nice size and it's quite strong. So this here that I'm showing you, that was a little fidget toy I got from the dollar store, and I wrote numbers on them, and then every time I finish a row I push a button down, and then that way, you know, when you get up and you walk away and you're like, oh my gosh, how many rows did I have? I have no idea. I go back and I can look at my little fidget thing and it tells me. So here I am, I finished the row, push the button down, and now I know I've got, however, I couldn't see the number, I've got however many rows done. So now here I moved on to quilting. Last year, we did a block of the week, and this is sewing those together. I still had those hanging on my board, and I thought, you know what, let's do something with them. So I'm turning them into little lap blankets that these would be the perfect size for someone sitting in a chair or in a wheelchair because they're not real big and bulky, so they won't take up a lot of room. So here's our finished quilt. I think it turned out so lovely. I have tutorials for all of these on my Facebook page. So some of the other market prep I'm doing is right now I'm cutting some elastic so I can make some scrunchies. Scrunchies are always a good thing to take to a market, and they are a good scrap buster. And I don't even know how many I'm going to do. I'm just cutting some 5-inch strips for some scrunchies. Nice part about this is you can use your scraps. You could use yardage. You could even use old clothes if you wanted to. If you were doing alterations on a dress or something and you had a 5-inch width and at least, you know, 24, 26 inches in length, you got enough material to make a scrunchie. I'm just going to cut a couple of these, and I've got some more material over here on the ironing board that I'm going to use as well. Now, you want to make sure that you cut off the selvage because, you know, who wants that in their project, right? So I'll just snip that off real quick, like so. And I've got 2 more prepped. I'll just add them over to this pile, and I'm just going to keep going. So I've cut out all these pieces of material, and I'm just going to put them right sides together and sew down here. And I like to batch sew these, so if you don't know what that means, I will sew one, prep another one, line it all up, and then sew down. So I just do this with all of them. It just saves time. As I was saying before, these are mainly scraps that I'm using. This is one of the things I'm really trying hard this year to do is to use up some of these scraps that seem to multiply. So I'm just sewing these all together, and then once they're sewn together, I will just use the little cutter on my sewing machine to cut them all apart, and then we can move on to the next step. The next step will be to start actually sewing the scrunchies together.
Now that they're all sewn together, and I've pressed all the seams open, and I've sorted them into kind of the darker and the lighter colors, and sew it. And there you have it. We're going to leave it at this point, and I'm going to continue on with all of these. Now I'm just turning them all around. I've got all the dark ones sewn. You know, these make great little gifts, party bags or something like that. These are great for that. As I work through these, I will get these all done, and then I will sew up the holes closed, and they will be all done. Now, the one thing I am going to do is I have my little tags here. So what I will do with these is I will take it and I will press it over, because it's a double-sided tag. So it's like this. So there and there. And then all you need to do is just, whoops, where's one that's done? Flipped around. So then when I go to fold this like this, I will just stick that in there, and then they will have little tags on them like that. I've cut out a bunch of these little decals, and I am putting them onto some plastic wine glasses. I thought they might be fun to sell. This is using a metallic vinyl from Cricut, and yeah, I just thought it would be kind of fun. So I've already washed all these, and I have one here that I'm about ready to pull the paper backing off. Perfect. So here's our little design. And then I have my little tool here, and I don't have a video on this yet. My sister made this one, and I do plan on making a video. I just haven't done it yet. Just like that. So these are all the ones I've been working on. So I've got a red, a blue, and a green, and there's also a bit of a burnt orange. That's the green. This is the blue, and the orange again. There's a red. Doing these glasses, wine glasses, has just made me realize that, you know, it's been a while since I've done any type of Cricut project. I've been doing a lot of sewing and crocheting lately. I haven't really done any craft projects lately. I guess I need to get that into my repertoire again, eh? Is there any ideas or any things that you'd like to see made? If so, put them in the comment section below, and I will do my best. This is the last one, and then I will have all of them done. But I just thought these were nice, and I love these colors, this Cricut metallic vinyl. So this one is a glass of cheer. And there we go. So here's my setup. I'm in the process of making some of the playing card holders. I'm hoping to get a fair amount of these done. I need them not only for my market this weekend, but for, I have my stuff in at a store on consignment here in town. So I'd like to put some more of these in there. And there it is. There's one done. Okay, so here are all the playing card holders I've got prepared. There's lots of cool ones. I even found some Mario material. I don't imagine that'll last too long. And I love these little elephants. They're always so cute. And then, of course, you've seen these ones. And then I had some of this material. It's so fun. Anyways, so this is all prepped, ready to go.
one more thing off my list. And here's my sign. I got it all ready to go. I do have to go and pick up a few more hooks so then I can spread all this stuff out, and I have more of these to put out and more of these, and then yeah, I think that's going to work out good. And then in here I have a bunch of my crocheting. So I've got a blanket, I've got some beanies, some hats. They're like ponytail ones. They have holes here so your ponytail can hang out. Some market bags, some bandanas. I've got these towel holders for the oven door. I've got some little purses, and here's some more of the keychains and stuff. I have a couple of these oven mitt thingies that I made up, and I have a couple teacher signs, so I thought I'd bring those along. And I've got some bags to bring with me, and of course our scrunchies, and here's all the cups. And then in this tote, so these are tablecloths, I have a bunch of sewing stuff. So I have some car bags, I have some tote bags, I have some table runners, I have the baby blankets and senior blankets. I've got jar openers. I think I've got more than enough. I think I'm ready to go. This has been a whirlwind of a week trying to get everything ready for this market. I forgot how much work can go into these. Oh, my hair is just all over the place. Anyways, I think I have everything ready. I have my totes all packed up, ready to go. I hope I have everything ready. I have a float. I don't have one of the, what are they, you know, that'll accept credit cards and debit and stuff. I don't have that, so it's cash only. I've got little signs made up so I can put around, and for the pricing and on everything. I think I'm looking over here because this is where some of my stuff is. I think I have everything ready. So I hope this was a video that you enjoyed. It was kind of fun for me to do. I've never really done anything like this before, and you know, trying to get everything on the video without making it real long. But I wanted to show you what I was doing. And if there's any of these things that I've shown in the videos that I don't already have videos on, let me know in the comments below, and maybe that's one of the videos I'll make. The other thing is so I have made some things that I do have videos, and I will put those down in the notes down below in the comments there. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of these, put a comment down below, and I can maybe make some more of these as I'm maybe kind of getting back into the markets again. Consider subscribing to my channel. I do lots of different videos on sewing, to crafting, to crocheting, cooking, canning, a little bit of everything. If you like that type, please consider subscribing and click on the bell to receive notification every time I do upload a new video. And thank you again for joining me, and happy crafting.